Hello everybody and welcome to Spin Cycle Studios, the channel where we look to answer studio related questions without wasting too much of your time. Today's video is for those of you that are going out to buy a microphone preamp for your vocal recordings. Do you really need one? Realistically, you don't. Today's interfaces are more than good enough to get a good quality recording even at the entry level price. But let's say you still want something to record through, something that can add a little bit of color, add a little bit of saturation, and maybe just make your sound a little bit better. Well then look no further than that mixer you have lying around in the corner. If you've got a small mixer, it's got preamps on it, it's got an onboard EQ, maybe it's got some compression, and that's all stuff that you can bake right into your recording instead of buying an external preamp. So how do you actually hook this up? Come take a look. For today's example, my vocal is running into channel 1 of this small Yamaha mixer. It's then running out of that mixer into my audio interface, the Motu M2, into channel 2 with the gain all the way down. We're getting all the gain from the mixer itself. Now that my vocal is coming through the mixer, I can adjust the EQ in any way that I want. I can add some sizzle by adding some top end, or I can take top end away and make it sound nice and warm. I can sound like I'm in a box if I want to turn up the mids, or I can turn down the mids and make it sound really smooth. If I want to add lows, I can sound like a radio broadcast announcer, or I can pull them out and really thin out the sound. In the end, it's up to me, and it's really what I want to make it sound like going into the recording. It's a great way to get different sounds going in. A couple things to keep in mind if you're going to do this. Number 1, always use balanced cables. I'm using a balanced TRS cable to go from the output of the mixer into the input of my interface. Number 2, always set the interface's gain to 0 as you're getting all the gain you need from the mixer itself. And number 3, always make sure to turn off all the channels that you aren't using, as it will add extra noise to your recordings. So, do you need an external microphone preamp? Not really. Like I said, your interface is probably good enough, and if it's not, and you have an old mixer lying around, you might as well use that to see what kind of sounds you can get out of it. You never know, you might just like what you hear. Thank you everybody for stopping by and watching the video. Hope you guys got something from it. Please drop me a like on the video and comment if you have a comment, question, or suggestion for other videos. And hope to see you soon. Thanks!